So first, all glory to God. I'm going to show you how I have launched a vibe coded app and already converted $4,000 in sales. So it's a little bit higher than this image, just one sale higher just happened. But the reality is, the reason that people are struggling with converting their apps and their vibe coded ideas into actual revenue that they can build something up from. So instead of your vibe coded app just being a project, it's now an actual product that is fit for the market and people are willing to pay good value for. And so the number one thing is market fit, guys. So this right here, guys, I'm just showing you. It's not like I made $1 million. I just started this. It was just an idea. It's a Facebook CRM. Okay, so this is what we have so far in the integrations, and this is what we've generated in the first 10 days of launch. And these are the ways that I'm pushing traffic to it. And what's worked the best so far is existing audiences. So people who already have like, know, and trust, the reach that you currently have. The thing about this is, guys, is your brand, it goes with you no matter what you create. That's why building a personal brand is so important, because even though I have never done this before, I have people from my personal brand from following me and like, knowing, and trusting me, jumping on board to give it a try, giving me my first user base. I already have people, I already have affiliates that are making money, guys. So like this works. The whole thing is it's built on your personal brand that is going to dictate the speed in which you can actually get adoption and get users. So if you're not building a brand, you're not connecting with people, you're not focusing on the 3 pillars or 4 pillars of your content creation so you can connect with people, I'm telling you right now, you're missing. The more leverage you have, the bigger the audience you have, the faster you can move, and the more, startup support you'll be able to get. So right now, existing audiences has been my number one leverage, and affiliates. And then my content is what brought my existing audiences and my affiliates to impact this. Okay, so these 3 right here have been driving forces for me so far in the first 10 days of launch. And when I'm positioning myself now, it's other people's stages. I have a Facebook group. And so this Facebook group already has like 2,500 people that I had from AI before. And I just converted over to this. So now I have a group that I can fire up and I can start to push these solutions out to. And so the whole thing about this, guys, is as you're figuring out your levers and the ways that you're going to pull people that you can track. Number one, I'm tracking these things with my own product. Okay, so let's make that clear. You have to have something to push them to, and people have to know that it's a version 1. And then you have to have the price tag associated to a version 1. So like an LTD. So mine, I sold 20 at $197. And now I just increased the price to $297 because we've got some crazy things in the pipeline right now. So it's already evolved massively. And so, but what they're buying in is for lifetime access to what you are building without having to pay any upsells or any monthly commissions. Okay, so they're buying into the vision. And then you have your trials of people who want to try it out, see if it's going to work. Probably not as bought into the concept of it being a beta. So the trial buyers don't really necessarily understand the concept of buying like an LTD. So like Instantly.ai, HeyReach, like all these platforms that people use in their business for outbound. They started as limited time or lifetime deals, okay? And so it's just super important that we do it, know it works, is you start with the lifetimes at first. It gets you cash flow, allows you a little bit more flexibility and resources and how you can scale and build. But you get people to buy in on that vision. So it's just super important, guys. They're buying into your vision, okay? And generally speaking, the LTD crew, if you have people who are familiar with what an LTD is, so like these trial people, they don't really understand what an LTD is. They don't understand that usually when you buy your LTD, you don't necessarily use it that day, but you're buying because you know that the vision of where it's going is worth paying the much cheaper cost up front. So you see the buyer psychology. So you're going to see different groups here. And so then that's going to go to your conversion. And then that's going to create brand loyalty. And then that all turns into revenue. And so what I am tracking right now, and I'm going to show you this, is like number one, I built an AI. And so in the back of my app, I have an AI that analyzes all my data. See, it's pointing out my trial conversions. So I'm 10 days in, nobody's actually finished a trial yet. So, but I'm at 0 conversions so far from my trials. Okay, so it's finding all these different gap opportunities and things that I can do to get better results. So boom, revise, onboarding and trial experience to encourage conversation. Launch a targeted email campaign to re-engage the 51 medium risk users. Monitor feature usage analytics more closely to identify areas for improvement. So I have AI on my back end taking in the data of what's happening in this app and telling me what I need to do. And so this is another important thing, guys. So I've never done this before. So I'm leaning on AI to help me, launch this and actually get somewhere with it. And so all this backend I have from users, email campaigns, content, I got AEO pages, so I got all these bases put in. Okay, and it's helping me track my conversions. I need to know where people are at all times. And I need to find out where people are dropping off. I can see people who signed up and aren't using the software. So obviously they're probably going to churn because they never, got to experience or see the value in it. So as you saw, the AI is telling me these areas in which I need to optimize. And so now in our school, which is almost ready for beta launch, that one you can, I'm just saying you can omni-channel outreach people you find in the school community versus the Facebook, where it's while you're using Facebook, you're tracking these different people and moving them through your pipeline. So it's a little bit different. So the school one's probably going to be the winner chicken dinner one. The Facebook's just like, I'm just saying it's illogical for people who use Facebook and run their business from Facebook not to have some sort of way to track people. So the market fit. So part of the reason I'm building this is market fit. So I don't care about the competition because what I am building, so what I have, see all this right here, boom. So I got this, I got my filter, I can pop this thing out. So now I have this thing that tracks and goes everywhere with me. I can go to any page and boom, it's still here. So I have my own thing right here to help me track. And then where I want to go to here, boom, go to pipelines, loading your leads. There we go. So I have my different pipelines. And it has my different trackings right here that's telling me I need to move up on. And so I have this whole thing right here, and I'm optimizing for how people are using it, how many leads they're adding, and stuff like that. So that's what I'm getting at, guys, is number one, everyone who runs a business and uses Facebook has a reason to have a CRM. So I just have to get in front of people. There's more people that I have to get in front of. And then with the school one, it's just a problem. We don't want to reach out to people on school, so how do we do it outside of school? And so that's all I'm solving for. And the thing about it is that is super high ticket because if people can get into people's paid communities and then be able to find out ways to reach out to these people on other channels, get in front of these people, let them see their content, stuff like that, it's just gonna be a great place to go. Go join a $97 community that's got 10,000 people in it, and then just pull everybody from that group and then reach out to them on other platforms. So that's kind of the vision with that. So the important thing, guys, is understanding how you're getting people in, having a lower risk beta for end offer. I did $1 trial, and then you're optimizing for conversions, optimizing from here to here to here to here conversions. Can brand loyalists, they basically become affiliates. So it's really understanding where people are in my pipeline. And as I showed you, I'm having AI help me optimize all of this, guys. So you can do that in your own business too. You hook AI on the back end to do the thinking for you, the optimization for you, find the things you need to change. So God bless. I appreciate you watching this, and I hope that this is revealing. This is the first video in our series of launching a 7-figure vibe-coded app. So see where this bad boy goes, and thanks for joining the journey. Make sure you follow and subscribe. And I'm just saying, if you want to see it, believe it, feel it, experience, get juiced up by it, grab the 369. We have the LTD, we have the trial. Support this. Really, it's just supporting yourself. What is the ROI on just one, lead that slipped through the cracks in 2025? Like, how much is that worth? So God bless and have a good one.